How are we, YouTube? Hope you're all well. We haven't had a video on the old bike in a while, so I said I'd do a bit of a video to show you what I've been up to on and off since the last video. So we have changed the swing arm again. We got our hands on this from a friend of mine over in the UK. Thank you, Bo. That's a genuine JMC Swingarm. These are very hard to get, and it's got the under brace on it there as well. So it just, not only does it make the swing arm very rigid and the whole lot, but it looks the part as well. So I'm quite pleased with that. So that meant I had to make some new bushes and stuff, because it fits in the frame slightly different than the one I had in it. So I made up all that stuff. Then I had to centralize the wheel in the swing arm and do all my measurements and make sure everything was right, that it was all lined up and the whole lot, which it is. We had to make some new spacers for that. See that one in there? That's one of them that I made. Very handy having your own lathe, I have to say. But what we had to do then was we had to get the chain to line up, because the way it was, I don't know what this back wheel is from. I know it's a Suzuki rim, but it's definitely not a slingshot rim, because I have one of those there. And the slingshot rim has these, it's cast into the wheel. There's 3 of them all the way around, tells you the wheel size and blah blah blah. It's definitely not a slingshot rim, and the chain alignment was out by 8mm. So the back sprocket was 8mm too far this way. So what I done was I got an old chain off a friend of mine, Eddie, and I needed the chain for 2 reasons. One, I wanted to be able to lock up the back wheel with a bar through the swing arm so that I could crack open the front sprocket nut, which we did. That's just hand tight there now. And because I wanted to see, there's a spacer in behind this sprocket here, and I wanted to see, could I, if I needed to move the front sprocket out. I know some guys do it with a dished front sprocket, but I didn't really want to do that, because it's kind of tight enough inside the case for that. So what I done was I took the, where are we? I have one here. I took the sprocket carrier. I have a few of them here, so I took this and I chucked it up in the lathe and put some footage of that here. I chucked up in the lathe. It wouldn't fit. The lathe couldn't grip it because of the fins on the back of it that go into the cush drive rubbers. So what I done was I put a wheel spindle in the lathe and tightened it up, and then I used the nut and a spacer to hold it in there, and I machined, what did I machine off it? I machined 5 point something off it, and then I was able to gain a bit more with the, have I a sprocket here that I can show you? I thought I had one somewhere. I don't know what I done with it. But the way the sprockets are made, the sprocket has a lip here, you can see that right here, and that gained me another 1.6, and so between the machining I done and turning the sprocket around the other way on the sprocket carrier, the chain alignment is now bang on, and sticking a few pictures there while I'm talking of that. So that's that job taken care of. You know, your chain run has to be right. It has to be it has to be lined up. Your chains aren't going to last very long, so it's bang on now. This swing arm came with this chain guard. That's what it came with. This arm is a genuine JMC, as I said, banded 12 fitment. So it went into the frame handy enough. It's fully up against the frame on the right side, and then on the left side I had to make that spacer in there. You see it there, to make that spacer there. And the swing arm, believe it or not, even though you have your spacer, 10mm spacer that side, or 9 points something, whatever it was, I can't remember, that swing arm is dead center in the middle of the frame. Now what I'm going to have to do here, I was just looking at it this morning, the way I have this set up now, this is completely different than the way a slab side would have been. The slab side had, the dog bones were actually part of the swing arm. So way back I got this spacer made. This was before I had my own lathe. Normally this bush, this runs in a bearing in the linkage here. There's a big bearing in it, and the standard one, the hole that goes through it it's eccentric. It's offset. It's like this. The hole is off to one side like that. So what you do is, when you want to use like a conventional swing arm with conventional dog bones, is you make up a spacer and you have your hole going straight through, and that will allow everything to work. And the shock is in there, but I have to do a little bit of spacing now. To change the spacers around, it's slightly different with this swing arm, the way it's done. So I have to remake these spacers in here. I have to make them that they're a little bit wider on this side, because there's not a lot of clearance between the dog bone and the spring on the shock on this side. So I need to space that out by about 10mm, and then make the spacers on the other side that they kind of push this a bit more, because it's sticking out a lot further. It's sticking out a lot further on this side than it is the other side, so I want it central. So but I have to remake them spacers anyway. They were just spacers I made up in steel, because I didn't have any alley at the time. And I've since got my hands on a couple of lumps of aluminium bar stock from the engineering guy I know. He just sell me little bits that I need, so I bought a couple of 300mm lengths of 25mm and 50mm off them, so I have plenty of stock now to be making spacers. So there we go. I'll stick some pictures on the end of this, and I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll put the full section of me machine in the rear sprocket carrier. It's about 4 or 5 minutes long. I'll stick that in the end of the video as well. You might be interested to watch it. So that's what's going on with the Partsbin Slabby at the minute. And yeah, we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Okay, we'll get you in the next one. All the best. Bye bye.